Welcome to your practice. My name is Jo Luzzi and this is Yoga Precision. If you're new to my channel, I teach alignment-based yoga, which really is about learning skillful actions to inhabit your body in the best possible and most productive way. So I don't teach yoga poses, although we practice the poses, but what I teach is skillful actions. So if this is your first class with me, I would highly recommend going back and checking out all my classes, starting with how to have strong, healthy, and resilient feet, because that's where it all starts. So today we're practicing supporting the spine with a strong and healthy foundation, right? So understanding how to engage your feet properly, how to engage and align your legs is crucial. We're going to take a nice 15 to 20 minute practice today and just learn how to feel this in our body. You'll need 2 blocks. Let's get started. Now we're going to start laying down on our back, and you're going to need both blocks, so keep them close by. Put the first block between the top of your inner thighs and begin to squeeze it firmly to begin to engage your legs and your deeper core muscles. Bring your arms down by your sides and turn your palms up for this. Shrug the shoulders up towards the ears and then tuck them underneath your back. Now, let's just close the eyes for a moment here before we start moving. You can keep the arms where they are, relax your fingers, and just begin to melt a little bit. Take a few slow breaths. And a quick check-in with yourself and with your body. Having the willingness to slow down. And when we slow down, we can feel more deeply. We can feel places in our body where maybe we can't usually feel because we're too busy rushing through. Let any tension soften. Notice the quality of your breath. And most importantly, just become more present with yourself and your body. Now let's begin again, engaging the feet, so spreading the toes, lifting the arches of your feet up as you spread your toes, and then pulling the muscles up the legs to squeeze the block. We're going to begin with a cat-cow movement, but laying down. So as you squeeze the block, you're going to press the block down towards the floor and arch your back. So the pubic bone is lengthening away from the navel in the front there. Now you're going to go the opposite way, squeeze the block and tuck the tailbone. So you're pushing your lower back into the floor and you're peeling your tailbone up. Now go back and forth several times, inhaling to arch the back, squeezing the block, pressing it down. Exhaling to round the back. Now as you do this, make sure you're not forcing the movement. So just take your time to feel it. And the most important thing I want you to feel is how your leg movement and your leg engagement is impacting your pelvis, and then of course going up into your lower back. So our legs govern the lower part of our spine. When they're doing their job properly, they keep the spine supported, strong, and properly aligned. When they're not, the opposite happens. The spine collapses, it's misaligned, and then problems start gradually over time. So we need that strong foundation from the legs if we want to start moving our spine in a more healthy way. Now, next time you're arching the back, stay there. And I want you to bring the heels of your hands to the very top of your thighs and give a really strong push with your hands. Let your shoulders come up towards your ears. Keep squeezing the block, pushing it down. I love how this feels. It's like a really great stretch for the belly, but also space in the lower back. Freedom there. It's a sense of broadening in the sacrum, the lumbar area. Now keep this, but remove your hands and bring them out to the side. Once again, do a little shrug and just tuck the shoulders a bit more underneath your back. Then bend your elbows and point your fingers straight up towards the ceiling. And you're going to push down into the back of your shoulders and your elbows. You're going to start to lift your tailbone, squeeze the block, and begin to lift your hips now towards a bridge pose. Now push down into your elbows and your shoulders as you come up, squeezing the block between your inner thighs. Now feel your legs strong here, feet parallel, don't drop that block, and then bring it back down slowly. Make sure you've got your other block nearby. We're going to do it again, and this time we're going to put the block under the sacrum. So lift up again. Squeeze the block between your thighs, then grab the other block, whichever height works for you, medium, low, or high, doesn't matter. Bring it underneath the sacrum. Now, tuck the shoulders underneath and extend your arms. Press down into the back of the shoulders, the backs of the hands, even including those fingernails. Now this gives us some time to really feel the foundation here. So squeeze the block again, push the block down towards the floor. And at the same time, press the shoulders down so you feel your back arching more. Then slightly tuck or slightly lengthen the tailbone while still squeezing the block and pushing it down. Feel your low belly zip up and even the front ribs moving down and in a little bit more, so you're not flaring your rib cage out. Now just close your eyes here and feel. You've got more time to feel and cultivate this strong foundation with your legs and core in this back bend here. So breathing softly. Again, press through the outer shoulders, lift the hips off the block, take the block away, and come down. Take your other block away from your inner thighs. Let your knees open to the side, bringing the soles of the feet together, and just rest your hands on your belly for a few moments. Now breathing and letting go. Letting your attention really stay anchored in the foundation today. From the feet all the way up through the legs, into your pelvis, into your core muscles, to really support the spine. That's the job of the legs, is to support and align the spine. And obviously get us from where we want to go. So bring your knees back in and slowly roll off to your side. Come on up to your hands and knees. Now, as you know, I'm a big fan of using the block between the inner thighs, especially in the beginning, because it's just like training wheels. It teaches you how to learn how to engage those adductor muscles, which is all part of your deeper core muscles. So hands and knees. Once again, bring that block back between the inner thighs. Okay, let's do some cat-cow now on the hands and knees slowly. And remember, we're practicing actions, not poses. So just try to follow on with every little instruction I give you, rather than thinking about the pose. Now, squeeze the block and feel, what does that activate? That's what I'm more interested in, is that you're curious to feel how the actions activate and align the body. Now push the block back and begin to feel your pelvis tilting forward and your spine then moving in and up. Squeeze the block, now tuck the tailbone. Feel the pelvis tilting back and the spine responding to that. Let's do several like this, nice and slowly. Following the breath. Try to keep your shoulders over your wrists and your knees underneath your hips. Slow movements. Now, go back the other way, so you're arching your back. This is extension of the spine. Then take your hands out in front of your shoulders. Grip the mat with your fingertips. Shrug the shoulders upwards towards your ears, and then plug the arm bones into the shoulder sockets. Now, as you squeeze the block, you're going to lift your knees and start to press that block back and up slowly. Keeping the knees bent, release your head down between your arms and breathe here. So the reason why we keep our knees bent for now is so we can focus more on the very top of the thighs where the block is. So keep pushing back from there rather than trying to push your knees back. Now inhale to plank. Now feel this strong foundation here in your legs. How that's supporting and protecting your spine as you push the block upwards towards the sky, then back to down dog, bending the knees. Following the breath, 2 more. Inhale, plank. Lengthen the spine forward, bring your shoulders over your wrists. Squeeze the block, push the block up. Exhale back. 1 more time. Inhale forward. Squeeze the block, press it upwards towards the sky. Exhale back. Stay here now. Still with the knees bent, pressing the block back and up. Now we're going to remove the block. Put it to the side, keep them close so you can use them. And step the right foot forward between the hands. Now here you might want to have blocks underneath your fingertips. So that would look like this. Blocks can be on any height, especially if you feel like when you get into a place like this, you're really having to hunch your back to put your hands down. That's not really productive for the spine. So much better to raise your hands up so your spine now is properly aligned. Now let's feel the legs here. So spreading the toes, pulling up, all the way up into your leg muscles. Make them strong, still squeezing that imaginary block as you bend down into the lunge. Now bring your hands up onto your front thigh, and I want you to let your shoulders come up towards your ears and roll them back. Now push your hands down into your front thigh and begin to curl back, keeping your chin slightly tucked. Curl your tailbone down, zip up your belly, lift up from the pelvic floor and feel this back bend direction with your spine. Now bring your hands to the hips, shrug the shoulders up, roll them back, and just squeeze your elbows in towards each other behind you. Hold this here. Squeezing the elbows in, the shoulder blades together. Then release. Move your blocks to the side, go back through downward dog. Bend the knees again. Press the very top of your thigh bones back and up as you lift your armpits away from the mat, lengthening through your spine. Now left foot steps forward, right knee down. Bring your blocks there if you feel you need that for good alignment for your spine. Roll your thighs in and squeeze that imaginary block. Bend into the lunge a little bit more. Breathe and pause. Remember, you can always have a blanket under the back knee if it needs a little extra padding. And then start coming up with your hands on your front leg. Now hug your thighs in. That's your strong foundation. If the legs are splaying out, it's not going to feel supportive. So hug in with your thighs, with your muscles, into the midline. Then start to curl back, pushing your hands down against the front leg. Now keep your chin tucked a little and instead lift the chest, the center of the chest up. Now bring the hands to the hips, draw the shoulders up, roll them back, and just continue to explore curling back a bit more. Curl your tailbone down, zip up your belly, lift your chest. Come down slowly. Go back to downward dog. Now this time, start walking your feet forward towards your hands at the top of your mat. Just little steps. When you get to about the top of the mat, folding forward with your knees bent. As you do that, you can let your belly, rib cage rest more on your thighs. It's not because it's a crutch, it's so that we can fold more deeply from the hips. Now bring the hands to the shins and lift your chest halfway. Roll your shoulders back. Lengthen your spine. Now bring the hands to the hips and come all the way up to stand. Let's warm up a bit more and take a couple 2 sun salutations. So bringing the arms down by the sides. Now feel that nice strong foundation from your feet going all the way up into the legs. Tone your muscles. Every chance you get, you got to strengthen that foundation, okay? Hug in like you're squeezing your block. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Leading with your chest as you fold. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Now step into a plank pose. Now feel your strong legs here in your plank position, and then start coming forward and all the way down. Now rest your forehead on your mat, untuck your toes. Make sure the hands are right in line with the center of the chest here, not forward in front of your shoulders. So pull them back if you need to, and then turn the fingers out and press down through your fingertips and inner edges of the hands. Now I want you to lift the right leg off the floor and inwardly rotate it at the very top. Then put it back down. Now do the other one. Lift the left, inwardly rotate it, put it back down. Now press your toenails down. Press your kneecaps down. So now you've got this foundation here as you push down through the toes and the kneecaps. Now shrug your shoulders up towards your ears and roll them back. And you can always go to my class specifically for Cobra pose. I go into a lot more depth about that pose, but for today, let's feel the legs again here. Curl the tailbone down, zip up the belly, and come up into your Cobra. From that strong foundation of your feet, legs, and core. Come down slowly and press back into downward dog. Again, bend the knees. Press the very top of the thighs back and lift the armpits away from the ground. And gradually pressing the top thighs back, so you're gradually working towards straighter legs. Now walk or hop forward again to your hands. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthen again, and come up all the way to stand. Bringing the hands down to the heart center. Take a full breath here. Grounding again through your legs and your foundation, slowing down enough to be able to feel. Are you hugging the imaginary block between your thighs? Are you hugging your muscles all around your bones? Now we're ready to go again. Inhale, sweeping the arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Keeping the leg muscles pulling up, up, up. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, step into plank pose. Keep going slowly here. No rush to get anywhere. Now tone the legs again. Make them strong and then lower forward and all the way down. Untuck your toes. Let your forehead rest. Press the toenails down, the kneecaps. Shrug the shoulders up and back. Curl your tailbone down and lift into cobra, zipping up the belly, drawing the ribs back and curling back here, letting the heart melt forward. Exhale, slowly release. Press back to downward dog. 3 breaths again. Top of the thighs go first. Keep the armpits lifting. Now add in the ankles. So you press the top of the thighs back and the ankles back, the heels back. Still with the knees bent. Slowly work to straighten the legs. Walking forward. Take your time. Hands to the shins. Lift halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Come on all the way up to stand. Sweep the arms. And bring the hands down to the heart center. Take a pause again here. Feeling your foundation strong. Grounding down through the earth with your feet, but lifting up away from it with your muscles at the same time. That's that dynamic action we're looking for, right? When one part of the body lifts up, the other one roots down. We call it rebounding the energy back up. Okay, so we're going to look at a standing back bend now. Okay, it's exactly the same as what you just practiced with Cobra pose, but now we've got our standing on our legs, right? We've got the strength of our legs to explore it. So we're going to look at it 3 times. Now, take your block and put it between the top of your thighs. Now, don't be nervous about this. You're going to be able to do a lot more than you think when you learn how to do it properly. Okay, so I'm going to go slow, and remember, it is not about how far you go into any kind of back bend. It's about the actions. So standing on your mat now, find your strong foundation again. That is what you can rely on when you go into different positions with your spine. Pull the block upwards. Press it back. Now that is the key action right now. I want you to really concentrate on as we go back, because when you start going back, you're going to want to push that block forward. Don't. You have to keep pushing the block back, okay? So pull up, squeeze the block, press it back. You can see on me how much of a curve that has created in my spine. So in order for me to start going back, now I have to glide my tailbone down to engage the core. So push the block back, glide the tailbone down and forward, but keep pushing the block back. Draw your shoulders up and back and bring your thumbs around towards your sacrum and begin to press your hips forward. And the natural effect of that, as you keep pushing the block back and sending the tailbone forward, is your spine will want to go into extension. Now straighten those legs, push your heels down, Keep your chin tucked and lift your chest towards your chin. Inhale, stand back up. Take a moment and just feel the effects of that. So much space, so much freedom afterwards. Now again, keep pushing the block back. That is what's going to support the back bend in your spine as the tailbone comes forward. Ground your heels, keep your legs straight. Let's do it again. I'll talk us through it slowly. So pull from your feet up. Slow down, let your body speak to you, okay? From one action to the next, squeeze the block. Feel how strong you feel here. It's like you're hugging in on all sides. Then press the block back. Let your back arch in order to get those thighs to go back. Now, you can soften your knees a bit, shrug the shoulders up, roll them back. Now, bring the thumbs around towards your tailbone sacrum area and touch them together. Now, use your thumbs to press your tailbone forward and your hips forward as you continue to press your block back. So you're doing two things, pushing the block back and then sending the tailbone forward. Now draw your shoulders up and back again. Keep your chin tucked and lift your chest up towards your chin. Push your heels down and feel how strong your legs are. Inhale, come up. Again, stand and breathe and feel. Feel your strength. Feel your potential. What you're capable of. How incredible your body is. Let's do one more to finish. So let's set it up. Here we go. Spread the toes, engage your feet. Pull up from your feet, squeeze the block. Soften your knees, press the block back. Roll your shoulders back, bring your thumbs around towards your sacrum tailbone. Now, press the tailbone and the hips forward. Start to straighten the legs by pushing your heels down, but sending your hips forward. Sending your hips forward. Push the block back. Push the block back. Send the tailbone forward. Lift the chest. Keep the chin tucked and send your chest up, your heart up towards the sky. Then gaze up without letting your head go back. Keep the chin a little tucked. Come up slowly again. Standing strong and powerfully. Taking a few slow breaths. Now I want you to continue to feel how capable your body is. No matter your age, it doesn't matter. This is never too late to start learning how to align our body properly. So I hope that felt really good to you today. Keep practicing it. Let me know if you have questions. I really would love to hear feedback, how it feels for you, what you'd like more of. Now, please take a few minutes, lay down on your back and relax after this. Very, very important. Okay? Let all the tension go as you rest. Be still, breathe, and be present. And I will see you next time. Namaste.